You are maybe wondering, how can I make this? Hello guys and welcome. In today's video, I'll show you step by step how you can achieve these results in minutes, if not seconds, with Midjourney. First, I'm gonna start with the basics. I'll show you some prompts you can use to get photorealism and how to use a style from an existing photographer. Then, I'll give you prompts to know exactly how to control the angle, how to do zoom, how to do full body, close up, but basically control the angle of your render. And finally, for the ones who really want to get these results, I'm gonna share with you some prompts to control your model. If you want him to be looking to your camera to one side, like this girl who is looking to one side. One thing I recommend is using V4, which is the latest version. You can enable it by typing slash settings. Once it's loaded, it's gonna appear something like this. You only click here on version number 4. You can do it by here or just typing V4 at the end of your prompt, like this, minus P and 4. Now that we're ready, we can start. How do I get photographic images in V4? Well, there are many basic ways to get photographic images from V4, but I always say, keep it simple, guys. You can start with these methods, these very basic methods, and then use it with your workflows. For example, here I used an example from a girl photographed by Alice Tomlinson, who is she's a British photographer. She has like the style of black and white. However, this didn't follow exactly the same style, but it tries to replicate it. So it's always good to replicate another style. Okay, this is another example where I just changed. So this is the result. It's very basic. It's very easy, and you can get really good results. But what if you want to add more details? For example, here I use full color photography and digital painting. So you can get this type of results even just for the before, because before is amazing, guys. And please do not forget test P. Test P is another prompt, another parameter you can use to give the algorithm the right order. Okay, so it's gonna be focusing on photographies, right? Now that we know the basics, we can continue. We can increase complexity and start focusing on the camera control. Is it really possible to control the camera? Well, let's see. Here I'm gonna start by the camera far away. Okay, so I wanna see picture who is like really far from the subject. So you can use this prompt like wide angle, ultra wide angle, far shot, aerial view, maybe you want drone footage. All these are available. And of course, it's not gonna be at the first try, but it will help. You're gonna get this type of results. So first I try with cinematic still shot of a man in an interstellar wide angle, so you see it will give you like an angle of like expanding angle, which is amazing. Then I have another example which is always like this, but I tried changing for drone footage. This is not really 100% accurate, but as you know, if you have been trying, you have to try 2, 3 times, 4 times until you get the results you want. So what if you want maybe closer look? What if you want a camera middle distance, like maybe top down, like a shot from the ground, low angle shot, high angle, like whatever you want, low angle shot. And look what I found. The camera is located under the subject, so it's gonna give the impression that it's gonna take a picture from down to the sky with the subject, which is amazing. We know that we can control the camera, but can we control the model poses? And this is the interesting part. Why? Because first, you're gonna need to include the word portrait, okay? Once you include this word, everything is possible. I'm gonna show you why. For example, this guy here, I just wrote like bottom-up portrait. This one is a leaning head portrait. You're gonna see the head just leaning. What about chin up portrait? And here I have another example, which is couple portrait. I'm gonna take two subjects and all that. And this was great, dynamic pose. I always use this because it's gonna give the image like a, I don't know, like a magazine, like a model pose, really exotic and great. I really recommend to use this prompt. Some other details to add are emotions. As you guys know, people connect with emotions, so it's a really good idea to give the model an emotion, an attitude, or even an activity that is related to the position you want to see. For example, this girl here, I want her to look aggressive, so I use angry. Another example is this girl, I want her to look sad, to me like thinking, and this guy who is happy. Yeah. all those emotions will connect with what you wanna realize. Okay. I hope this video helped you. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. I will leave the link to the real author of this information in the description. Huge thanks to him and all the community. And yeah, don't forget to leave your like. See you on the next one, guys.